That was 2 claps.
Cue the music.
There it is. Oh, I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it? I'm feeling it.
Feeling it. Down in my loins.
Olympic pride.
Feeling the rhythm. Feeling the rhyme.
Yeah.
Get on up, it's Olympic time.
Episode 105.
95.
Shit.
Close. All right. That's too long. Cut.
Hey, welcome back to the most professional unprofessional little podcast there ever was.
Yes.
Tangs.
God,
One of these tangs.
one of these times I'm going to get my own quotes right.
Yee.
So that wasn't my quote. That was your quote, wasn't it, Doc?
Yes, it was.
We're not a professional podcast.
We're not.
So,
Can't
Hey.
be held to those standards.
thanks for listening. We are indeed the most unprofessional little podcast there ever was.
96 episodes in.
Off to a good start. 95?
Yep. 95.
I don't care
95.
anymore.
It's 95.
Once we get to 100, can we call ourselves pro? We shouldn't.
I don't think so.
I definitely do
It's
not
just
think
not
we
us.
should.
No.
No,
We
we'll
don't want to
be.
be pros. Then that comes with expectations.
Jeez, man. And like, yeah, we'll be held to a different standard.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, people will pick apart everything we say.
Oh, no, we'll get canceled.
Oh, wait, that just happened.
Wait, did it really?
Yeah, no, we got picked apart for the last episode.
People are already picking apart our shit?
Yeah, I was quite impressed. I got home.
Wait, say that 5 times fast. Picking apart our podcast.
I can't even remember
Picking
what you
apart our
said.
podcast.
Our pod.
Picking apart our podcast.
Picking apart.
Our podcast. Maybe we should name it that. Picking apart our podcast.
Oh, man. I got home. I pulled it up because I listened to it right after we record it.
Oh,
every
you
time.
mean you also review and listen to our shows on like somebody? Over
Oh,
there?
yeah, every
though.
time.
Yeah.
Every time. Me and Jen, my wife, and I,
Mhm.
the old lady and I. Shit, I did not say that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it happened. It came out and it's on
Yeah,
record.
the beautiful wife and I
Yes.
listened to our
Sultry,
episode after we
sexy.
record it, and she noticed that 10 minutes after uploading, we already had a bot response on our Facebook.
Oh, I saw that. So that's what your post or I'm on the way home and I see you post a message that says bot. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? Bot.
Yeah, it's hadn't been up for 10 minutes before we were being attacked by a bot.
Yeah, that's true. And the
Yeah.
dude was definitely a bot. It was like a copied and pasted.
Oh, yeah, it sounded like what I get from ChatGPT all the time.
Well, the opening ceremony in reality was like,
And that's what it was about.
That's how I read. That's the voice in my head when I read stuff like that.
Right,
So
right.
how do you know it was a bot, not just a?
Well, first of all, it was
First of all.
just robot vernacular.
Well,
Yeah,
you
but
know what?
the people that sound like he just did.
I looked the
are
dude
kinda
up.
The same.
I looked the dude up, and it's like
Oh,
a few profile pictures, but
Oh,
that's it.
yeah.
Yeah, you can tell it's
Yeah.
definitely
It's a
a
bot
little
farm.
scammy.
So why?
Why don't you?
Then my question was,
Why don't you go to our new screen number 4 here?
oh yeah,
Drum roll,
Yeah.
bam!
Ooh, look at that! If you're
Look
watching
at
on
it.
YouTube, you
Look
get to
at
see that.
it.
I mean, that's a great meme right there for sure.
It is.
If you're watching on
Yes.
YouTube, you get to see this.
See
now
what
in
we
real
see
time.
now.
We're no
So
longer
now
some-
we can look at it. So pull up the bot
I'm
response.
getting there, bro. It's no longer some podunk ass
Well,
camera.
that's when we had the
sticking out of
giant
screen.
on.
Is this
Damn,
it?
we're coming along.
Okay.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, here it is. A lot of good feedback from here until we get to Mitchell Huntenonner.
Yes.
And there's your
Huntanar.
there's the dead giveaway right there. Dearest gentle reader, I'm about to step on some toes in regard to the Olympic opening ceremony in Paris. The headless woman was Marie Antoinette. She ruled over France and was found guilty of treason, conspiracy, and stealing from the country. Sound familiar? Ergo, does it sound like Donald Trump? That's what they're implying.
Is that what they're implying?
Sure. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they're implying.
Oh, guilty of treason. Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely implying that. Yep.
So what this guy is condoning is that we should behead Donald Trump.
Yeah.
This
so why
asshole-
did the bots?
This guy is condoning violence on our Facebook page.
Yours truly, Lady Francis.
Yeah, what is that about?
Loosen the clutch on your pearls. I'm assuming he's talking about ass pearls.
Probably so.
Yeah,
Anal pearls.
he's definitely British.
Pearls of anal.
Yeah. If some of you weren't so busy trying to end the Department of Education, what is that?
And see, this guy doesn't clearly listen to our episode because we condoned some of the stuff here, and we also reciprocated, like we were talking about. This is Dionysus,
Yeah.
or was it this? And then finally, it was not the death on a pale horse. It was Sequana, goddess of the Seine river, which is a goddess of the poop river, evidently in Paris.
I did not know that.
It's the poop river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Is that the? Oh, it is
But
the
why
poop
would
river
this-
because they
I
can't
don't-
swim in it.
Oh no, they're swimming in it. Yeah.
Well, no, but they spent like $2 billion
Just to clean up a
it,
waterway.
Oh,
It
we
could've hurt.
talked about a lot of contentious shit last time. So why did this all of a sudden get identified by the bots and responded to?
I think it was because of
We
the
triggered it.
We triggered it with our very esteemed
Description.
synopsis of the episode here. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so there's been updates on the dude or chick, whatever it is.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
heard this? The boxer.
Two
that-
of them.
That beat,
Wait, what are we talking
well, there's
about?
two of them, yeah. But this one's happens
Them
to be
they
the,
boxer.
Boxer?
Yeah, the Algerian one. Okay,
Yes.
that beat
Wait.
the Italian, the Italian lady boxer.
What?
Submitted in like.
So you're
40
talking about women's boxing?
Yes, in
At the Olympics.
At the Olympics, yeah.
Oh.
But this Algerian was banned, so you were wrong last time. Okay, I want to point this out.
Okay, please.
The Doc Fagley was wrong. The Olympic, the IOC, International Olympic Committee. Yes,
I'm
committee.
glad you're talking with your fingers.
You
I
said
like it.
yes. Thanks. I mean, I've got to be animated here for that thing. But you were saying they appointed independently regulating bodies for each sport in the Olympics.
Yes, I did.
Not true.
Okay.
The International Olympic Committee has overseen or has tossed out the International
Oversought?
Boxing League or something.
Overseed.
Yeah. So
Yep.
these two things, they, thems, whatever they are, were banned from a world boxing event because of
genetic
a gender
test.
failure test.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. The Olympic Committee says,
That
well,
consists
sorry.
of what?
A
blood test, right?
I guess so. The
It's like they
chromosomal
didn't. Okay,
blood
drop your trunks.
cough for me 2 times.
Yeah.
But yeah, have you ever done that for me? I don't think you ever given me the old cough
You've never
test.
given me
Hey,
the
no
opportunity.
time like the present.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
Doc,
Turn
let's
that
go.
camera. Turn that
Turn that
camera.
camera.
right
It
around.
is
Hope that Zoom
massive
works.
importance.
You.
But anyway, so the International Olympic Committee
I'm serious. I
stripped.
think you should get checked on air.
Dude, it's like it's ball soup up in here right now. I would
Oh, it's so hot.
I wouldn't subject Doc to that torture. It's not nice.
I mean, I've been in worse places.
Anyway, so they told the boxing league that's like, no, we're not following your rules. You're following our protocol. So they allowed these people to box. The Italian lady ended up submitting within what it was 46 seconds. It was
Yep.
insane. It was quick. She
Yeah,
was
she
like,
came
46.
out. She got hit like twice. She went
Hard.
and that's
Yeah.
another gay thing. I don't know if this is a woman thing or a Olympic thing,
What?
but they can call timeout in Olympic boxing.
if they're getting beat up too bad.
Well, no, they just call timeout and they go to the corner.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I
is
don't-
that maybe I don't think that's a. I think it's an Olympic thing.
not a
Not
problem?
a
Or
female
or
thing.
is it just she said?
Because I know the female sex is
Sure,
actually
them.
tougher than we are. Wait,
I'm going to go with no.
In certain parts,
no,
yes,
we're
in
proving
certain
that
ways.
wrong as we
No.
speak.
In certain ways, yes.
Here we got 2 dudes and 3 wins.
Yes.
So
Well, okay, so here's the deal. I'm not sure about the yin yang, whatever it is, the Taiwanese person.
Yeah.
Can't say anything with that. So the Algerian person has been reported to have been born a female.
yeah, I
Grew
don't
up-
think so.
Grew up a female,
There's no way.
and then evidently at some point had a child. Now that is still not 100%. And then none of this
Okay,
is 100%
so the jury's
Whiskey
still
Bros.
out,
None of this is 100% Whiskey Bros fact checked.
which says
Okay.
a lot because everything's 100%.
Yeah, it usually
Whiskey
is.
Bro
We're just,
fact
it's
check.
hot. We're sluggish. Listen, we've been working out, doing dad bod training with Jim
Yeah.
Robb. So cut us some slack here, will you?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Come down with your hostility. Okay. I need you to dial down those XY chromosomes just a touch. Okay.
Okay, so the question is, are they dudes, and
So
why
this-
are they allowed to fight against women?
Okay. This Algerian person tested positive for XY chromosomes.
Okay.
How does that happen? Now you can take testosterone
Now, if they-
and
yeah,
bulk
it's-
up and say, well, this person's got way too much testosterone in the system, but testosterone does not create XY chromosomes, right?
Correct.
Those
That's
are
true.
non-creatable
Yes.
by man.
Yes.
Okay.
By women.
Well, yeah, you can't artificially create chromosomes yet.
Not yet.
That we know of.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we're getting there. I don't know.
Could be.
Okay, so this next week will bear out
Yeah.
because we're going to see this continue to progress, and people continue to get pissed and pissed and pissed. It's like public awareness of this situation is just literally gone through the roof. I'm hearing it from everywhere.
Yeah, is it Jake Paul, the guy that was going to fight Tyson?
Yep.
Gave her a stage, like said, come here and I'll give you an event that, will blow everybody away. I don't know what all he said to her, but he made a nice invitation to
Carini.
her. Yeah, the Italian lady. Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Well, that's enough of that.
I don't know. It's like, yeah, it probably is enough. It makes me.
I don't know what else we can say more about it.
It's funny. It's like it made me sick. Initially, I could like spend 30 seconds looking at this and be like, "Oh, this is just stupid. The world is stupid. Like, we're going to fucking hell."
Yeah.
And now I just can't get enough of it.
Yeah. No, it's just.
So I get home every day and I look for the recaps from the matches. And
okay, so the Olympics is I'm enjoying it. Like, and the United States is kicking some ass right now. We're not number one in gold. China, unfortunately, has that.
Really? Okay.
But we're number one in medal count. And last time I looked, it was 43 total.
Okay.
It's pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. France, second. China, and third.
And I'm like it. I don't remember having this like streaming access like it like I can look up by sport.
Yes.
By event.
Yes.
I wanted to watch more women's rugby, so I just pulled up women's rugby.
Yeah,
and
I
it
watched
was wonderful.
A little golf today, and it asks you when you're viewing the live golf if you want to watch any of the replays, the highlights.
Yeah.
So I did that. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. The streaming platform is definitely A+ for the Olympics because you're not subject to one channel where it's like we're gonna play the highlights of the Olympics. Hope you like women's
not like we grew
balance.
up.
Hope you like women's balance beam.
I was like, I wonder what fencing's like. So I pulled up fencing.
Yeah.
And I will say, according to your rugby comment, like men's rugby is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way rough.
Yeah.
I think I like watching women's rugby.
Yeah,
a lot better.
We watched some of that up at the Chief.
Yep.
Those chicks are
they're
badass.
great.
Did you see the most savage dude in the world come out to this Olympics? The pistol shooter from Turkey.
Oh yeah, the turkey
that
pistol
dude's so
shooter.
badass right now, dude.
Yeah, he just shows up with his normal glasses.
Yeah, you got all these people with these special lenses on their face and
Yeah.
shirts that hold you at this proper angle.
And this guy walks out with a pistol.
He comes out like he just woke up and he's got his glasses on. He just comes out and goes, tink.
Did you see that? Did you see like his statement or his interview? He's like, "Yes, I'm good at shooting. This is what I do. I'm good at shooting.
This is what I do."
We're like, "Yep, we see that. You're good at shooting. Good job." Have you heard all the sacre bleu? It's so hot here in Paris.
No.
Oh my God, they're whining so bad about the heat wave over there. So
how hot is it?
I was watching men's skeet shooting the other day.
Okay.
The Americans did not medal in men's skeet trap shooting. We need to do more trap shooting. That's not where you go to the station. That's where you all stand together.
Yeah.
So we need to do more of that, by the way. But men's trap shooting, they weren't. The Americans did not obtain a medal.
Okay.
But it was funny because they were like, everybody's in the stands. Oh, sacre bleu. Oh, it's hot. Oui. And they're like, oh yeah, it's sweltering 25 degrees Celsius here. So I looked up Celsius.
What is
to
25?
Fahrenheit. You want to take a guess?
82.
He's on the button.
Really?
80 fucking 2. Wait, is that up there? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah,
No, I just guessed that shit.
82 degrees there. And I'm sitting here in this room with the AC on and fans on. It's probably hotter than 82 right now.
Oh, yeah.
Outside,
Oh, yeah.
it's way hotter than I'm just like,
it's like 102.
really? Can we get an 82 degree day here? And I'm not going to sit and fan myself. Ugh. It's so hot.
Here, I'll tell you how hot it is in here. Here we go. Yeah, it's like 93 in here is what it says.
Yep. So there you go.
Yep.
We could die. If we were French, if we were French, we would be dead.
Yes, we would.
Wait.
We sure as
Are
hell
you
wouldn't be doing
You
any.
telling me you have some app on your phone that'll tell you room temperature?
Yeah, you don't have that?
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like,
So thank God we're American, because if we were bringing this podcast to you and we were French, we'd be dead.
Yeah.
We'd just be fucking liquid puddles on the floor.
No, we're fucking Texans in August.
Yeah, a bunch of French
Heat.
pussies.
What's that? Pussy.
We've used that word a lot this week.
pussy.
Pussies. I I did watch Puss in Boots the other day, and they used that word in that movie. I was surprised.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Great movie, by the way.
Yeah.
French inspired. So you must have been in a rather French mood.
I guess so. Well, Sacre Bleu, what is happening to me?
Blue.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There are other news of the Olympics. Have you heard this? Have you heard this? They are having to ship in. Each country is like bootlegging food into their athletes because the French Olympic Committee has declared we're going to be a green Olympics, and they have demanded that they serve at least 60% vegan meals
What?
to the athletes. So the athletes
That
are having,
vegan's not green?
God, they're so
Since when was
stupid and
vegan
pathetic.
green?
Can you imagine being an athlete and burning all the calories that you burn and then coming home and and they're not even doing, they don't even give them avocados.
It takes more energy to grow vegan.
Yeah. No, we know this.
Yeah.
And so do our listeners. We have very educated, enlightened listeners. They're not
Wow.
stupid. So everybody is going,
So they got shit
yeah,
to eat.
yeah. And they won't even give them avocados because the avocados create too much energy usage to harvest and bring to the Olympics.
Yeah, because you got to put them on a plane and fly them over there.
Screw that.
So they're bootlegging in like eggs and meat and bacon. Each like send in the emergency aircraft. The Red Cross
air parachute dropping.
Yeah, sending care
steaks.
packages down with steaks. Hey, if we can find the Whiskey Bros can find a way to get on the donation, we would. Let's send our athletes some steaks.
Just send a whole
Yeah.
cow.
Yeah, so y'all haven't heard that at all? I just heard it today.
No,
I was shocked. Like 60% mandated vegan diet for whatever they're serving those athletes. That's pathetic.
You know, it's like Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Like we just need to fly some shit in there. We
Yeah.
need to package up some steaks
Get a little
in
Twinkie bill.
support of our and just fly it in there, drop it off.
That's just insane.
French.
Yeah.
No
Fucking
avocados for you.
French.
So
I think I'm gonna make a T-shirt that says that.
fucking
French.
It has to be done now.
I know.
Making
Right.
our athletes swim in a river of shit,
Yep.
eat shit, and we've got to be subjected to your pedophiles on opening ceremonies too.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
That's probably why our guys couldn't shoot their shotguns.
That's probably why we were all shaky. Like, my fucking
Couldn't-
protein.
Probably couldn't even hold the
Protein.
shotgun up. It was so
Yeah,
heavy.
protein withdrawals.
Yep.
So I had 2 or 3 people tell me that a comment made by Savage Bro last week landed them in hot water with their families, and they ended up in
and friends too.
debates.
Yeah,
How did my comment?
about coming to
Wait.
Jesus is
No. I know what the comment was,
Oh.
but how did my comment land them in hot water with their family?
Because they thought it was so great that they posted it.
they listened to
they
the
agreed.
episode. and
They
then
agreed with
They
the
agreed
comment.
with it.
Okay.
They posted it,
Yeah.
and their family vehemently
got
disagreed with them.
Got all butthurt like Christians
yeah,
do.
yeah.
I was a little more
that was interesting.
nonchalant about the opening ceremony until I reviewed it and I did see the kid.
Yeah,
And now I'm like, okay, people are sick.
yeah. So
People are
it's like the prepubescent girl that was part of the Dionysian
Yes.
ceremony that looked amazingly like the Last Supper.
This Last Supper, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
the-
apparently was targeted to be like the Last Supper, according to the main actress in
right.
said
Yeah.
Last Supper.
They
Yeah.
were they definitely had a
Agenda?
Yeah. So the French have always been, somewhat provocative throughout history.
Yes,
They've always kind of been
That's
the
what we
middle
wrote
finger.
it off as last week. We were
Okay.
like,
Which
yeah.
is fine, whatever.
Yeah.
And until I saw the
Yeah.
kid, and it's like,
Yeah.
these people are just sick. Really? Why? Leave the kids out of it. Okay. And that could segue us to a potential subject I have, or do we want to talk more about the Olympics?
It's a good question.
Oh, we do have the what's in the box.
I don't know the next subject.
We do have
So,
what's in the box.
Yeah, that's about the Olympics.
Yeah.
What is in the box?
So have you noticed when the medal ceremonies are going on? The medal ceremonies are going on. They hand them the medal, and then they also hand them a rectangular, lengthy box.
See,
No.
this is the provocative
I
I'm
haven't
going
watched.
for.
I haven't watched any
Yeah.
of the Olympics except
Yeah.
the Chief. So I don't.
Rather plain cardboard boxes became a source of intrigue and mystery when the Olympians stepped up to the podium to receive their medals. Just what, people wondered, was in those oblong boxes held aloft by the athletes as they celebrated. So there was a whole report on this, and apparently it's a poster. Yay! Here you go. And the poster is apparently different
Okay.
depending on what medal you
That's some
obtain.
chat
Okay.
BT right there, boy.
Yeah. That's probably what they did. Now, they say it's an artist interpretation. It's on the screen up here, bro. Above your head. Heath, I'm talking to you, bro. The screen up here is much bigger than that. Whatever you want to do. I mean, I don't care. But anyway, so yes, what's in the box is a poster of the Paris 2024 Olympics. I think
it looks really cool.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty neat. But who am I to judge because I'm not getting a medal?
Yeah, okay.
Any more on the Olympics? Do we have any more?
I mean, keep watching. Keep watching women's boxing. Look it up every day.
Or the lack thereof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I'm serious. If two dudes end up fighting each other on the final bout, we need to have a watch party.
Watch party? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to have it up at the chief.
Watch party. Okay.
I mean, okay. So is this too crude to say?
What?
Or should we just boycott, right? It's like, I am a fan of watching dudes beat each other up. I am a
glad
fan.
he said up, not off.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
I'm
one of those.
I'm a fan of watching females beat each other up.
Yeah, it's one of those sentences where you better focus on your specifics.
And it sounds like now you're a fan of watching males
Dudes
beating up
women.
women. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, equal rights is what I'm about. So I say throw them all in a ring
That's
together.
what they want,
Just-
right? Yeah.
There should be one boxing. It's just boxing.
Just
I hope the biggest, baddest ass woman steps
Still
up there.
will lose to the medium ochre
They
dude
just
boxer.
lay him out.
Did you say medium okra?
Medium ochre.
Medium okra
Yeah.
dude.
Ochre dude.
And I don't know. I don't have a friend who.
Let me throw this out there. So 99%. No, let's just so. You tell me.
Yeah.
What's the percentage of female, not a black belt in jiu-jitsu, just a regular,
not specially trained.
Yeah, you're not
Yes.
specially trained in any kind of fighting. I'm not. What's the percentage? How many females would you go through before losing a straight up fight?
I got balls. It'd take one special hit.
No.
And then
How many women?
I don't know.
It would take one special hit for a woman to be dead too.
Yeah, I don't know that hit. You know.
Yeah, you do. You
Yeah.
have enough power to literally break somebody's neck.
Yeah, donkey
technically.
punch them.
I don't know if that would hurt them. But
What are we talking about now? I'm
talking.
That was
like,
I'm saying, how many women would it take on percentage? Like, so could you take on 60% of the women before you would lose a fight?
like if they ganged up on
No, one on one,
Oh.
and not over. I'm talking about
in one-on-one matches.
one every
Yeah.
month.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's,
The number's high.
I learned my lesson in elementary school.
It's
Did you
still
get beat
high.
up by a girl?
No, I actually got in a fight with a girl in elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're in elementary. I'm talking about full
Yeah,
grown
it was
man.
elementary.
Yeah.
We had to hold hands for a week.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was the punishment.
And was her name Jennifer?
No.
Oh, that would have been
So
funny.
the reason why I'm saying that is, so wonder what the odds are before she finds a female that can beat him.
That I know, right? I mean, they're specially trained. So
Well, you think, but did you?
yeah, I know.
I'm not bagging
Oh,
on
man.
Mexicans or
They were-
Mexico, but did you see that fight?
Yeah.
That Mexico chick looked terrible.
Oh, she did. Her face
I'm not
was
talking
a
about.
prune.
Well, no. I'm not talking about her getting smacked. I'm talking about her boxing
Her form?
skills. Her form was.
Yeah.
I mean, they were slinging like. I mean, it was
cat fight?
terrible, and I'm like, you're in the Olympics.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. Olympic talk.
Times are hard in Mexico, evidently.
They are. They got the good ones.
Yeah.
Smuggling.
All right. So the segue I had earlier was coming from the portrayal of the Last Supper, or celebrating a.
I like
a
it.
Greek
Betrayal of the Last Supper.
betrayal.
Is that what you
I
said?
betrayal.
I said portrayal, but
Portrayal.
but I said
I kind of like
yeah.
that. Betrayal.
Betrayal is fine,
I
or
kind of like that.
if you will, the celebration of a Greek god. Anyways, so my question is, like, when did drag queens become such a sensationalized, hysterical occupation? Because they have been around forever.
RuPaul.
Yeah, that's the thing. We all grew up knowing who RuPaul was as kids.
Yeah.
We grew up
Wow.
knowing. No, we did. Drag
Yeah.
queens. Okay, so our high school.
The famous drag queen is RuPaul.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is
Our
that
high
the
school
black
had.
guy?
Yeah.
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 Well, yeah. Our high school
Now
had
you
drag.
can't call him black because he's a drag queen.
Oh, Montel Williams.
is not a drag
Right.
queen.
That's not a
Is he?
drag queen.
No. Jerry Springer, like those talk shows
Oh yeah.
had drag queens
Oh yeah,
on
yeah.
them
Yeah.
all the time.
I was like, what? Did he?
Yeah,
Did
but we
Montel
watched
start
it-
dressing?
We watched it as a
Yeah.
source of entertainment. Like these,
Maybe it's not Montel, Jerry Springer.
yeah, Jerry Springer. Well, I'm
Yeah.
sure they were on Montel at some point.
Yeah, I'm probably
Maury.
so. But Jerry
Yeah,
Springer
Maury Povich,
definitely,
I bet so.
He definitely
Yeah.
had him on there.
Okay. We had a drag queen contest in high school where the male football players
Dressed up.
would dress up in drag and go on stage
What's
and
that
do a little
called?
skit.
No,
It
Andrew,
drag.
didn't y'all
It was-
like
it was
play
all
the
in good
football
fun.
It's
game?
called drag.
No, what's the
Oh,
football game
no,
where
where
you
the
dress up
girls-
as cheerleaders and the girls
and
play?
the girls play
Oh, yeah.
football. Yeah.
Same.
Powder.
Powder puff.
Powder puff. Yeah.
So when does all this hysteria culminate into what it is now? Because like I said,
Trans.
there's always been kids growing up with the knowledge of what drag queens are, and the drag queen.
This
you-
would have been a very funny segment if the whole time he was talking, you just kept throwing out words like queer.
God, you two wear me the fuck out.
No,
I'm
that's
exhausted.
That's the political.
Exhausted. I'm out. I'm just gonna take the headphones
No,
off.
no, I'm
I'm
just
gonna
saying.
go nap on the couch.
That's the political kind of era we're in. Is
Yeah, I
the
think it's hot right
establishment is
now.
queer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Drag.
it's queer.
Drag is queer.
You ever listen to James Lindsay? New Discourses podcast?
No, I have not.
Okay, so
No.
this guy, you need to know who he is. You need to look him up, James Lindsay.
Okay.
But he's a mathematician, but he's taken a deep dive into the kind of the philosophical and political roots of queer.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting. There is an agenda.
So-
there was an agenda about the Olympics.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. But when did it turn into an agenda? Because I would think classically, as long as drag queens have been around, it hasn't really been an agenda. Would you?
It picked
I think
up steam right after COVID.
It's all just fun and games, right? That's what
No.
drag queens are. Classically, that's
I
what
mean,
drag queens are. To
now
me.
it's not. It's
no,
an
it's
agenda.
not. No, but before
Yeah.
it was like fun and games, good fun, hysterical. God,
You-
one of the best movies of all time is called The Birdcage with
Yeah.
Robin Williams. My mom and I were talking about that last night. That movie would probably be canceled now because you have straight men playing queer characters, and how dare they appropriate queer culture?
Yeah, and so it used to be about gay rights, and I would say gay culture is now trying to separate itself from
From the
queer
psychopaths.
culture.
Ah, okay.
Okay, which has picked up steam.
So you're either normal gay or classically normal.
Gay is gay.
Normal gay.
Gay is gay, but
Or
queer
you're-
is becoming about tranny.
You're
Trans.
progressive.
I just said tranny.
Oh yeah, I can't say that. We're canceled.
No.
Definitely.
Boom.
You can't. So it's either
He said
normal,
granny.
normal gay, or you're now into progressive, borderline
Yeah.
pedophilia, whatever they're going to. I don't know. They're
You
just.
said normal
I
gay.
don't get me explaining it.
Well,
but
it's that way, isn't it? It's that way. Like
yeah,
we know some normal gay dudes.
yeah. Look
we
up some
do.
James Lindsay
Yeah.
because he has really. I think he's fully researched this
Yeah.
to find its roots,
Okay.
and it's really interesting.
How many people on this bandwagon of progressive queerism do you think are?
I like
actu-
it.
Are do you-
Progressive queerism.
God damn it.
Woke Marxism. That's what this is. Woke Marxism.
Woke
Marxism.
Marxism.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many people in that genre do you think
Queer.
How many do you think are actually queer and actually straight that are just on for a trend? How many do you think are there for the
I
trend?
think a lot of people are.
Yeah.
I mean, relative. It's like a lot of straight people. Oh, well, how
You think
many?
there's a lot of
how
straight
many
people in the-
40-year-old white mamas in suburbia
Suburba.
are supporting this movement of woke Marxism just because they think
It's a feel good.
woke.
Yeah, it's a feel good
Yeah.
story of the summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. I don't.
Is that
No,
an
there
episode?
is because you watch some of those dudes. I don't know their names, but they'll ask
Right.
me, like, what are you protesting? And it's like deer in the headlights.
Yeah,
Like,
We're just here.
we're just here. Yeah.
yeah. Rank and file libs. Okay, rank and file libs. Who of those are just straight married people with young families who think they're doing the right thing by being woke? And so they'll just sign up and
do stupid stuff.
Vote for Kamala. Kamala.
Kamama.
Oh yeah, y'all corrected me on her namesake the other day because I said Kamala and y'all said
Kamala.
No,
Kamama.
how dare you? It's Kamala. Kamala.
Yes.
Evidently,
It's
if you call
Kamama.
her Kamala, it's racist and misogynistic and all the isms.
Obviously.
Kamama.
Yeah, I mean, how?
Obviously.
What race is Kamala? And what
Indian.
Well, not now. She's straight black now.
Oh yeah, she's black now.
No, she's Indian.
No.
No,
She came out and said, I've been black since day one and I'll die black. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're playing the race card so hard.
Oh, yeah.
they're playing that and the feminist card so
And
hard.
she went somewhere down south and she started. We should probably look that video up. She started trying to change her accent. Oh man, talk like this right here, man. I got them collard greens going, y'all. I was like, oh my gosh.
She did say she was a sucker for gumbo, and now on that,
Yep.
we have some serendipity going on.
yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
I love gumbo.
Love gumbo.
But then you see Trump. He got interviewed by some
the black
the
journalist,
black lady. Boy, that was. Whew.
He
No,
was
I
like,
did not see that.
You're nasty. Your questions are hostile, and you're a nasty person.
He asked
but
her-
all of the colleagues are in the background.
Oh, in the back, I know.
like,
Cheering for.
Trump, and they edit that shit out when you
Oh,
listen
yeah.
to like mainstream daytime news. They
I'm
edit that
gonna
shit
have
out.
to watch this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we're looking for
But he asked her if-
Kamala
Kamama.
Harris on down south.
I don't know, dude. I don't
Gosh,
know.
this
where
little
he was.
book is great.
That's really good.
Little book number 2.
Accent.
1, 2.
Yep. There you go.
Okay, what the hell?
Killed.
It was great.
It was great. Yep.
Is this the Kamala Harris rally in Atlanta?
Maybe so.
Why doesn't this give me time? Oh, here we go.
You all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in
We gonna do it
2024.
again.
Yes, we will.
That's a well-attended rally.
So let's get right down.
Look at this one token white guy back here. Like, what's he doing? What's he
Oh, that's so conspiracy
So
crossroads.
I'm
looking
going to get into
smart.
some
No,
business
that's
now.
what he's
Conspiracy
doing.
crossroads.
Okay. I'm
Pause.
going to get it.
This guy is a plant.
I like that you're.
Wait, you're pointing to the wrong screen.
Nobody can see you
That's
pointing.
fine. Y'all
Okay.
can see who I'm talking
Okay, which guy?
about.
Okay,
The guy with the
I'm gonna
white. He's got the
mouse
that
mouse
guy.
on it. Yeah.
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 He's a plant because here in a minute he's going to pull out his phone and stuff and then mess with a Kamala sign. And at some point they say it's a fake arm. They think he's a whatchamacallit plant.
Conspiracy crossroads right
yeah,
here.
it is.
Okay. Keep. Oh,
Get
Is
into
that
some
P. Diddy
business
right there?
now. Okay.
Why
I'm
does
going to
this guy
get
got
into
their
some
glasses
business
on?
now. All right. So, Georgia, as many of you know, and you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2020.
Okay, so it just loops. It doesn't,
Yeah.
it doesn't
Yeah,
show
okay.
him anymore.
See if you can find where she's talking about.
No.
She's black now.
It's too late.
It's too late.
Too late. It's too late. Do you remember that reminds me of like Hillary Clinton? Do you remember when she was speaking in front of
Yeah.
black people and like
okay.
tried to get that, that Fox's Southern accent, but she ended up talking like a pirate.
Yep.
She's like, I've come too far.
So the video I seen was both of them together. That's
Oh my God.
Side by
The
side.
coaching is failing them. Okay, so I got a dumb question. Is she the DNC nominee? Is that set in stone?
Oh yeah,
She is
I believe so.
Yeah. There's
the
a few,
nominee.
a few delegates, I guess, that have not, but she has like 95%.
So I feel like there wasn't a contest for the DNC nominee. Like if I were hard Democrat, I would feel gypped right now. I would feel like there was no primary,
I mean,
no
if you were a
Democratic
hard
primary.
Democrat, you'd feel gypped for the last 4 years,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. That's
No,
why
but
there's
I'm
so many of them
seriously
that
saying.
have left.
How many Republican primary candidates?
A bunch.
Yeah, did we see in the last 2 years like that really fully maybe had a shot? Nobody had a shot against
Yeah,
Trump,
and we primaried them like we went
we
through 'em.
really primaried them. That did not happen for the Democrats.
No,
and,
they
and
didn't
so
have-
they've been robbed of their primary
Yeah,
process.
they didn't have the opportunity. It's called being called the big lie because it was. Joe Biden's been a lie. Everything about him
that's
has been
what
a
that
lie.
means.
They've been
heard
been
that.
saying, "Oh no, he's just fine. He's fit for office. He's good.
Yeah.
His health is good. His mental health is better than he's sharper than ever."
So to what
And then it's
degree
like,
was this all more conspiracy crossroads? To what degree was this all just planned to shoehorn her into the
I've been saying that from the beginning.
I think
all played out the way
You're smart, dude.
I think the whole thing was planned, but because this debate was like the first one ever that far out.
Yeah.
So I think they were planning all along.
That early.
Let's give him one, see how he does.
I don't.
And if he
they knew
tanks-
how he was going to do. We knew how he was going to.
We
do.
did. For
Everybody did.
Sorry about that.
No, that's cool.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But as soon as they had the debate, the order and the way all the major media outlets just collectively came on and dumped on Biden was like, this is fucking orchestrated.
Boom! They just snapped their fingers and,
so
and their message
orchestrated.
changed.
Yeah, it's so orchestrated.
What do they call those NPCs?
Yeah, and
No.
I mean, Fox News isn't even. I don't even know what you call it. I think the only unbiased news source you can get now is probably Sky News out of Australia.
Twitter? No, that's biased. It's biased in a million different ways.
Sky News?
No, Sky News. I hadn't looked on Sky
Oh yeah,
News.
yeah. Sky News is pretty good.
Check it out.
Twitter. What did you say? Twitter was biased.
X. No, X is. I don't know. It's biased towards your feed.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, because you have
Yeah.
to you don't get an algorithm that picks like suggested.
Right.
But it's only based on what you like, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely very biased. Okay. Are we done with Kamala?
Kamala.
Yeah, I'm done.
We're done.
I'm
So
there.
tired of that.
Done.
Car news. Got a few things here.
Cars.
Yeah. About time, This is kind of my
Yeah.
jam here. What
What
is
is
this? This is a video
It's a
sent
new
by Savage.
electric Toyota Tundra.
Okay. Oh,
4x4
What?
electric. Yeah, Tundra.
What?
See, look at that
I like this jam.
And
Deserve a nice park. Okay,
It's just
so
a fake charger.
Get you a magnet.
it's to get the parking spot.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to get one for my Tundra now.
Genius. Even more car news here. This is a big. This
And
is
I'm
a big
James.
deal.
Hello,
This is a big deal.
James.
Normally do.
I love
vehicle
these
tours on the
guys
main
out
channel.
of Canada.
When we learned how
a few good things
absolutely
come from Canada,
ridiculous
right?
this vehicle was,
But this
we
is the
thought,
new
"Well, that's a
Corvette
bit too insane
ZR1."
for the fellas
Yeah,
over
I'd say
at
a few
Extra
good things
House
come out
to
of
get their
Canada.
hands-
Holy crap.
Well, that's
Well, the car didn't come out of Canada.
Wow.
their channel. The Throttle House channel comes from Canada.
No, I was talking about the dude.
Oh,
Wait.
are you like?
I don't know if that's
Never
any
mind.
better.
Yeah, that sounded bad. It came across wrong.
Man, no, it didn't. Maybe
Yeah.
not. Hello, out of the closet comes Doc
Yeah,
on this.
it came out all right.
My wife won't let me come out of the closet.
But this is the new ZR1 from
Because
General Motors, and then is the a new tier of the Corvette C8. This thing is in freaking insane, man. It is.
Well, Ghost Bro will probably have it in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, that's what I wrote up. I said it's time
Man,
to
it
upgrade.
looks sexy.
It's time to upgrade your Corvette. So it's twin turboed. Same.
What does that
motor,
mean?
Basically, it means it's got a turbo on each bank of cylinders.
Okay.
So two turbos. They're not. They're going to give it away, but
850,
no, I stopped it. Keep going. This is horsepower.
980.
Keep going.
I mean, we're over 1,000.
Yes.
At that point.
1,064 horsepower in this thing. This is no longer an American sports car or supercar. This is now in hypercar territory. This thing is insane.
So is it the fastest consumer
That's the old.
car?
That's to be determined. There's another version coming out called the Zorro, I think, that's going to be all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And you would think on something like that, it needs to be all-wheel drive. Because
Sure.
that's a lot of horsepower for two wheels. I don't care how you design your car. Like, to get that kind of horsepower to the pavement, you need all four wheels under power.
Right.
So, yeah. Well, that's car news. Our segue there. But new Corvette ZR1, 1,064 horsepower. Any price guess on prices?
280,000.
127.
Yeah, both of y'all are. You didn't overbid.
What?
As Bob Barker would say, you've all underbid. It's
Seriously?
going to be closer to $400,000. I believe that's going to be like a world record for a Corvette for sure.
Hey, if you got money and you want to spend your money,
To buy the new
Shit.
Buy the
C8
vet.
ZR1.
Yeah.
That's right. Buy the vet.
I bet maybe Coco will. Maybe Ghost Bro will have him one, and we can ride in it. You got to ride in it on the way to Papa's Bros the
I
other
did.
night. How was that
did
experience?
he show it off?
Not really.
He didn't let his dick out.
Okay.
No.
Did he let you drive it?
No.
Oh.
No. It's It's not made for big boys.
Okay.
Like I could get in it just fine, but like the center console thing, it's weird because like the instruments are coming down because it's a coupe.
So you
There's
felt
only-
like
it's
a
only-
Vienna sausage in a can?
No, I mean I felt
Yeah.
I felt fine in it. It was just especially on my left side. Like what do I do with my hand? Because
8-inch hot dog and a 6-inch bun?
something like that, maybe.
Yeah.
A little
Yes.
spillage on each
Little
end.
spillage.
Sure.
Yeah. But that's,
but-
how sports cars go.
Yeah.
They're not made for people.
how they
like
do.
us.
Well, that's
I'll drive
true.
the shit out of them.
Yeah.
That's how they do.
So are they fast? Is it like horses and jocks? Right? I know nothing about race cars. Okay. So would the car be faster if you had a smaller dude
Yes.
driving it?
Yeah. When you go to a racetrack, it's all about weight minimalization.
Really?
Like
Okay.
they'll sell race versions like the GTRs are considered R for race.
Yeah.
They actually strip things off of the car to make them as light as possible. And then you pay a premium for the stuff that the car doesn't have as opposed to the
Wow.
other trim down that it does have. So you're paying a premium for the less stuff but a faster car.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And then if you get into racing, like if you get into an actual
so big dudes just shouldn't be into
No,
racing.
totally can. No, absolutely. There's some big.
Okay.
So my old neighbor at the log house out here, her son races. He's not our hefty, but he's a big statured dude, and he does a lot of the road racing circuits and does well.
Okay.
I think he's back with Team Corvette. He was with Team Porsche. He was with Ferrari for a little bit too.
Man, so you're talking about big time names there.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably having a fucking great life too. I mean, how can you hate your life if you? I'm on Team Ferrari this year. I mean, I was on Team Porsche, but
I mean, you make a lot of money, but you spend a lot on cars.
you don't. Your sponsors do.
Sponsors.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I mean, I would probably own my own car though, because I'm like,
Sure.
my sponsors can give me the cars
Where
that go
we
around the
at?
track. But
Time wise, mark that down.
Oh, yeah.
we're at 42 minutes.
Boom.
Why? Why?
Continue.
Why?
Okay, I'm writing it down.
Mark down 42
Mark.
minutes. That's enough of cars. So
Cars.
what do I need to click on these links? Or
I don't know what is it.
No, I was just there's a landmark case being brought in like the Michigan Supreme Court.
oh
I
my
think-
god, this is all legalese, and there's no way we can read through that.
Yeah, it's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
No,
Right?
we don't want to read that. It's got forthcoming.
Okay, so basically, if you're a parent, you have no right to determine what's best for your child.
Well, this is super gay. It's locked me out of the story because I don't have a membership.
Wow, that's gay.
Yeah, super gay.
It's not gay. It's
It's right
queer.
there.
Okay, well,
Yeah, it's right there.
You can just tell. No, it's not. That's like the affidavit.
Yeah. So apparently there are actual challenges to parental rights. There are legal challenges right now
On a federal
being
level.
brought forth at state levels.
Okay.
Not on the federal level yet, although it will, on parental rights. Meaning that you don't have the right to determine. Well,
What are the base? Yeah, there's no way we can read through this right now. What is the
I know I
basis
did.
of
I
that?
read to
Is
like
this
page 40.
is this like your rights that if you are an abusive or neglective parent, they can strip from you, or does this
No.
get into CPS, or is this just some woke ass group saying if your kid comes to us at age 12 and wants a gender reassignment,
That's exactly what
you
they're saying.
can't tell them no.
Correct.
So that's what's going on.
Yep.
It's not like, no, you're a junkie and you've left your kids to live in filth and starvation. We're taking your kids away from you.
And in
It's just-
California, Governor Newsom just passed a law saying just that.
wow.
Yeah, that parents, if a child basically the school has the right to lie to the parents if a child says they are a different gender. The school can lie on behalf of the child to the parent to protect that designation.
So how does that work on your level of being a doctor? Because on any form or anything that we have to sign at your office, it says either parent or guardian or
It's
signature
a
of the
valid
patient,
question,
right?
It really is.
So how does that shit happen on that level then? If you,
Yeah.
never mind the politicians. The kid wants a gender reassignment surgery at age 13, goes into the doctor's office. How does that happen from there?
So we make it a point to treat minors as minors
Yeah.
and parents as the consenting adult.
Yes.
Okay. Turns out if a minor is pregnant, they actually have agency. so they can actually determine their own health decisions.
Okay.
But otherwise, yeah.
But you have
And other extreme cases.
do you
yes.
have to notify the parent in that case?
No.
Like if a minor at age 14 gets knocked up, comes to you and says, I'm pregnant.
No, bro, because obviously the 14-year-old can make its own decisions,
Yes.
smart decisions. It's,
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
true. But so the parent doesn't even have to be notified.
But that's been well established.
Okay.
That specific case.
So now take that, fast forward X amount of years, and now it's kid comes in at 14 years old.
Says I'm a girl.
I want my junk cut off. I'm a girl now.
Right.
Parent doesn't have to be notified.
Well, in Michigan, maybe that's up for
Michigan.
debate, or
in
California,
that's not
or
a shocker.
Massachusetts.
Where?
Massachusetts.
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 Oh,
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
So this is kind of becoming a legal. What's that? Protest?
Yeah.
A legal protest or a legal activision. Activision.
Activision's a video game.
Activision. We're all stuck. Activism. Jesus Christ.
Legal activism.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how does on your level, how would you approach that? And where do these doctors come from that do this to kids?
No, I honor age-old
yeah.
standards.
Yeah, so where do the doctors come from that are morally
China.
okay with doing this?
It's a really good question. You
China.
you texted me about a podcast that was on Jordan Peterson not too long ago. It was a Texas children's physician who
He was the one that was talking about the togetherness of whatever
maybe
with
worth
COVID.
actually looking up.
Did COVID start the whole trend of them?
Yeah,
It was that guy.
transgenderism.
Yeah, it was that guy.
Okay.
Really good podcast, actually.
I think it's.
I think
still
we
on
need
there
to have
somewhere.
this guy on.
I'm going to save these all for later.
Oh yeah, I got to get my glasses on.
Oh
Can't
boy.
read my phone.
But medical school's not supposed to be any kind of joke, right? Like it takes a commitment to get through it financially and
Oh yeah,
physiologically. Like
it was hard.
Yeah. So at one point, do you lose your moral compass and you're like, yeah, I'm fine with mutilating kids?
I don't know. Okay, June 27th, episode 459, Texas Children's Hospital exposed for illegal gender-affirming care. Dr. Heim.
In Texas.
Heim?
Yeah, Jordan Peterson, episode 459. If you haven't listened to it, you got to listen to it.
Okay.
It'll piss you off.
Yeah. Screenshot that, would you, and send it to me. We'll listen to it on the way up north.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there I went talking
North.
like Kamama.
Yep.
We're heading up north,
north.
to the windy pines
To
of the
the mountains
old
up
mountain
there.
world.
Whiskey Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throwing wrenches into everybody's lives. Who put that one down?
That's not me.
No.
No, I was just talking about Heath's quote.
Oh.
Oh, from earlier.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Heath's
I
Jesus
threw
table
wrench.
quote.
Yeah.
It was so good, it might be made again.
Yeah, good.
Right? What
It's
was
an
the
odd
quote,
topic.
Heath? Yeah.
If they were true Christians,
They
then
were true.
they wouldn't be passing
Christians.
judgment because Jesus said there's room for everybody at my
Yeah,
table.
I think I said something about all those people that they're pissed off about would be at Jesus's table.
Yeah. And it's not just the Last Supper table, as some of us would put, Chief. It's metaphorical for table any time, period. It's not just because Judas was there at the Last Supper. It's the table that
Yeah.
always exists.
So that was what that was about.
Now, child abusers, I mean, I'm not Jesus, so I can discriminate.
What about
and
people
That's
who,
right.
what about men who beat up women?
also, I am not Jesus, so are they not welcome at my table?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we've kind of identified.
I mean,
that
I've
as-
been known to beat it up before, but
Oh man.
You should. I mean, speaking of that, like this dad bod workout, you should see these like pelvic thrusts that she's got us doing. Like,
Awesome.
Oh yeah. I mean,
core strength.
oh yeah.
Would you please have her video this next time?
We probably
seriously.
should. I mean, we're gonna in 4 months we're gonna give whole new meaning to power bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, look out, wives.
Dude. So can you tell anything? How many weeks in are you?
Oh, I feel great. We're a month in.
I can tell I'm fat and old. That's what I can tell.
Okay.
every day afterwards.
Do you find like working out in the 105-degree heat is slightly easier?
No, being that. Oh, you
That
mean
always
after
sucks.
working out? No.
No, I meant like in general. It's like
More tolerable.
is the workout improving your adaptability for life?
No.
Yet.
105
I
sucks. I don't care who you are.
I think age ruins that. I was talking with my brother-in-law.
So are you like you're mostly just fucked, but are you fucked less because you've been working out?
Yeah, definitely.
You think so?
Yeah. When it's not 105, I feel better.
Okay.
And I'm also discovering new
cool.
places to be sore. Like they are very creative with the workouts. They're working out new spaces, new muscles that you kind of forgot about.
Like
over
the
years.
perineal muscle.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, that was sore. The old perineum.
Yep.
My toe muscle.
I was talking with my brother-in-law. It's like the age thing is the worst.
Did he have a perineal problem?
I don't know. I don't know if he did.
Okay.
We could call him and ask him if you want. Can we call him up on the dock line? Ooh, we should check for new emails on the dock line. See if we
but keep going.
Voicemail, sir.
You're on a roll
the
there.
Heat. Like, do you remember when you were kids? The heat never was an issue. Never bothered you.
Really wasn't.
And it's just an age thing. Like,
Well, that's because we were out there because we wanted to. Now we're out there because we have to. That's the problem.
Shit, that's valid, bro.
Whiskey Bros here. Yeah. Don't go to it yet.
I don't know why they would call.
Well, we were going to see if we got any hate mail based on our last episode.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, we did tell them. We need to tell them every episode.
Am I blind or does anybody see all? There it is. All mail. Thank you.
Hey, we need to make sure we
There
put
we
the number
go.
out there.
No news.
No.
Last one was this.
No. Who that?
Got to get that rash looked at. Hey, anyway, fellas, this is Ty McMaster. And I was calling in, hopefully being number 5.
Hey, Ty.
Got to get that rash looked
Yeah,
at.
gotta get that rash looked at. Good luck with that, Ty. I hope that rash clears up for you. Clears up.
Quit handling those raccoon penises. They won't get that rash.
You don't have to worry about those rashes as much. But no hate mail. That's
Yeah,
kind
make
of
sure you call though for anything. Leave us some voice message. You never know, you might make the podcast. What's that number?
The number is 940-435-7525.
It's
got
a
nice ring.
drunk ass answer.
Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah, he was sober as all.
He was. Yeah. Don't let him lie.
It's good. You should call it.
Yeah.
You should call it.
You should call the dog line. Leave us a hateful message if you want. We're
Anything,
thick-skinned.
yeah.
We're thick-skinned. And we can't, we really at this point don't have a method to call you back and call you out on your shit. So,
Except on the podcast.
oh yeah, we can name drop you on the podcast.
Okay, so don't leave your name if you're going to leave some goofy ass shit. Or do, and we'll call you out.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you're
Yeah.
a pedophile or a vegan, we don't want to hear from you.
I kind of want to hear from those people.
Call us up and leave us your address if you are.
Yeah. I want to hear. It's like I really want some heat.
Ooh, speaking of
debate.
pedophiles, so there is a dude, and I don't know what he does. He's a big jacked up guy, but he's like trapping these mofos. Like he's got a kid. I don't know if it's his kid or if somebody's.
You
What,
see
as
your
bait?
own kid as bait.
But no, dude, he does, and then he'll like bust in on him, and like
Really?
You
Yeah.
know what? I think I saw somebody post or send a video of that on the gram.
I think we should start it. I think we should
Whiskey
start.
Bros pedophile tracking
Dude.
services.
Yep.
Are you going to volunteer your kids for that?
No, we need to find like a young lady that's also looks
A
really
police
young.
officer that looks 14.
Yeah, I mean she don't
Yeah.
have to be a police officer.
I mean,
If you're a police officer and you're female and you look 14, call the
Give us
dog
a call,
line.
yeah.
a female boxer that looks 14.
I mean,
Somebody's a rugby player.
That may be a
a
dude.
rugby player.
where do we draw the line on talking about vigilante justice on recorded airwaves?
We can talk about it.
Hey, you can talk about
This
it.
is all hypothetical.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we would never.
I mean, we're talking about what these dudes are doing.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. Absolutely.
Totally.
Okay. So in California, Michigan, and Massachusetts,
Yeah.
you can probably count on them.
Take your
In
rights.
Taking your
Sweden,
rights
they
away
actually
from
took a kid away from the parents.
In Sweden?
Because they wouldn't. Yeah, I know. That's like across the ocean.
They wouldn't allow them to change.
But it's like Western civilization is being kind of rocked right
That's
now.
astonishing from like
Legal activism.
Activision.
Activism.
I can't. It
Yeah.
fucks me too, man. I can't do it.
Hopefully, we've said Activision enough tonight to get a sponsorship.
Are we doing the price of about 2 years ago, or is that like water under the bridge?
I think we
think
brought it up, but I mean
everybody's been exposed to
that's the actual deal right there.
Yeah, the guy found a receipt from 2021,
and it was $126.67.
Yeah, and then
he went
bought
the exact same stuff.
like recreated
We did it.
his grocery purchase, and it was how much?
400.
My wife and I did it. It wasn't that big of a
glad-
difference.
I'm
It
glad
was a
you-
little bit different.
Glad you finished reading your answer.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
It was
wife
a
and you
lot.
did it what?
We did that. We went on Walmart.com
and recreated something from-
Recreated. And then it wasn't that big of a difference. That big, but
Yeah,
it was
still a difference.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, wonder
I mean,
what the guys-
obviously things are more expensive. Tell any mama that's going to the grocery store and buying groceries
Oh, yeah.
for her family.
Yeah. And it's like
inflation is freaking stupid.
I can't imagine. I mean, we're all about to be on EBT.
What's that?
I'm not real sure what it stands for. Electronic.
It's like digital currency.
EBT, ain't that the
It's electronic food stamps.
food stamps?
Yeah, it's food stamps, but I don't know what the EBT stands for.
I don't know either.
Electronic bank transfer. I don't know.
Bank teller.
Bank teller.
Sure. Sure.
Okay, this has been up here for a while. Let's end on this one. This shit's been up here for a while.
Are we like conspiracy bros now?
Oh yeah, that is conspiracy
and
crossroads stuff.
this is your note, and it's intrigued me because
well,
it's
so
been
it's
up
not,
there
it's
at the
not
top.
together. It's not meant to go together.
Oh.
So who owns America? We did kind of talk.
There's
about
a
that.
return
And-
there.
and
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
there's there used to be a picture, but that was it's been up there for a
Okay,
long
so
time.
let's just go to the New South.
It was like a picture of the New South is not on there. You'll have to Google that.
New South.
So look up Confederate soldiers.
You can't use that word, sir.
in Brazil.
Confederate?
Yeah.
You can't use that word.
Oh, I just did.
Confederate soldiers in Brazil. Oh,
Brazil.
Confederate soldiers in the in Brazil. Okay, here it is.
So there's like an entire
Confederados.
there's like an entire community of them
Wow.
in Brazil.
The U.S. Confederates who moved to Brazil after the American Civil War
So it's
and
kind of
their
like the
descendants.
Nazis.
Kind of what they did. Where'd they go?
They
Argentina.
Argentina. Yeah. This is
South America's like,
Oh, man.
come on.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, but there's a whole ton of them down
You
there.
want to talk about true multiculturalism?
Right.
South
Yeah,
America.
they got
I
it
tell
all.
you.
Why did they choose?
I don't know.
Because one left Europe and then one left America and had to cross through Central America to get to Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
That's strange. The Confederados is what they're called.
Yeah, there's a whole community down there,
Who knew?
right?
All
I thought that was pretty cool history.
huh.
Didn't have a clue.
So yeah,
All
they
this-
left during Reconstruction. So
Yeah, they just said, "Screw it, we're out of
Sure,
here."
we're out.
So they are the real liberals. They actually went through with it.
Oh.
You know, all the liberals,
Oh, yeah.
all the liberals that said if Donald Trump wins, I'm leaving America. These
they
cats
left.
said,
oh well,
We're outta
those
here.
are the elitist liberals, and they
Yeah.
probably did. They probably went to live in their chateaus in France
Yeah.
or wherever they. You know, they're 14 houses, but they'll tell us how we can travel and what kind of cars we can drive and what kind of food we can eat.
So it says they were courted.
even before the end of the war.
So Brazilian emperor invited them.
Yeah,
They saw what was happening. It was like, yeah, y'all come over here.
He's like,
Come
hey,
on.
you guys don't like black people? I guess
Yeah.
we don't either. Come on down.
except
What?
it's Brazil.
Yeah, I know there are a lot of very dark skinned people in Brazil.
Confederate from South Carolina.
Huh.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Who knew, right?
I didn't know.
Me
That's
neither.
interesting.
Brazil and the Spanish possessions being the only two slaveholding communities remaining in the civilized world.
This was after the
So Brazil still held slaves, evidently, at that time.
after the war.
In,
Yeah.
in 1865, but
Yeah.
we'd have to dig to see when slavery stopped in Brazil.
Yeah.
Look at that dude from Alabama down there.
Down there. Down there.
Yeah, down there.
Down there from Alabama. Okay, so here's the
Hey, you sound like Kamala.
here's
Mama.
the giveaway quote here. Many persons who, from long habit and fondly cherished theories, have become strongly attached to the institution of African slavery. fancy that in Brazil they will find an opportunity for the permanent use of that system of labor. So there was a bona fide reason they left to go to Brazil, because it was an institutionalized system there. They were using the African folk as well.
Interesting.
So it wasn't because they were kicked out. It was like, well, we're just going to continue on with what we were doing here.
Yes.
Down there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Huh.
Yep.
You racist bastards.
Racist bastard.
Well, better off without them.
Amazonias.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty cool.
How did you find out about that?
Yeah, you know, don't ask me where I get my
Oh
stuff.
my God. It was TikTok, wasn't it?
I get stuff sent to me, bros. I don't even know.
Fucking TikTok.
Sent to me.
Find you.
They do. No, they send it to me. I'm not lying.
Find you.
And then the other thing, I think we already talked about it. It was the back in the day, like in the whenever America was bought.
Bought. Wait.
Who owns America?
America was bought.
Yeah, we talked about the Rockefellers.
Yeah,
and all
it was all them. So like America, there's in the picture I had up there, I thought
Yeah.
was in the newspaper article.
You talking about Creature from Jekyll Island?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But there was actual like in the 40s maybe, I don't remember exactly. But
Earlier.
might have been earlier, but there was an actual paper and it showed the people that actually bought.
Oh yeah, so it was like J.P. Morgan, Rockefeller.
It was all those dudes.
There's a couple of
I
others.
don't have it no
but
more. But
yeah.
Yeah. If you ever want to listen to a book, so I think 1913, 1914.
That's the name of the book.
No, it's a Creature from Jekyll,
Jekyll
Island.
Island.
Oh, that's when it was
And
wrote.
That's what it's about.
Oh,
Was basically the bank owning families
yep.
colluding to essentially own America,
Yeah, I think they
for
did.
lack of a better word. But
So would that be what we regard these days as the deep state?
no, as the elite.
Okay.
Those are the people you don't even hear about.
Who's the deep state? Is that a world organization?
No. So deep state is basically
Bush.
no. It's 3-letter bureaucrats. So the FBI, the ATF, the FDA,
EBTs.
yeah,
Those
DBTs, yeah, IRS,
CIA.
CIA, and so basically you have governmental bureaucrats who have been employed by the
Okay.
federal government for a long time,
Yeah.
who feel they have more sway and more policy decision capacity than elected officials. Okay, so this was the landmark Supreme Court decision recently.
About
Okay.
immunity.
Yeah, basically it was saying that unless a agency is given a direct order to enforce something, it can't be just interpreted
Okay.
that they have. Basically ATF can't make up laws,
Okay, sure. Yeah.
right?
Right.
Or any of the other 3-letter agencies.
Yeah.
But that's the deep state.
They don't need to make up laws when they're just using hired guns to lay on rooftops.
Wait, what are you saying?
What am I saying?
Rooftop's too hot, dude. Can't lay up there.
What am I saying? I
I don't think that dude worked for a 3-letter agency, except his phone was tracked.
There was a person's whose phone was tracked back and forth from his house
To the FBI headquarters.
to a place close to the FBI headquarters.
Oh, okay.
Now you can't tell when the FBI headquarters is not a giant ass Faraday cage, because you're not going to track people.
He's
going in
probably
and out of the
getting
building.
Philly cheesesteaks, and that's where the Philly cheesesteak
Sure.
was.
You think
Yes,
that,
definitely.
but this is the country that we live in when random cocaine got brought into the White House. So
Must have been those journalists.
Yeah, them
And straws. Cocaine and straws.
yeah, them old journalists, boy.
But yeah, you're right. There was a report about a cell phone that was back and forth many, as Trump would say, many times.
Yeah.
Many times.
Maybe the most.
Maybe the most times of all
The
the
most
time.
times.
Back and forth between the shooter's house and a building close to the
Yeah.
FBI headquarters.
I was reading some representative's report. It was a 13-page
Do you
report.
hear?
I
Do you
can't
hear
remember.
black helicopters? I think I hear a black
you can't,
helicopter.
you won't hear them. That's the
They
thing.
just show up. Okay, well, if we go off air,
I kinda hear one.
Yeah,
They just barge
hear it?
in.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Remember that one TikTok we made where we were playing video games and they just kick in the door? That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen right there someday. I promise you.
No, but
Now I'm
seriously,
kinda getting worried.
there was an official report that was published by one senator office. I have to look it up. I'll have to find it. I'll send it.
Okay.
We'll perhaps talk about it on the next episode. But it identified lapses in their investigation. It identified lapses that were mind-boggling even to me, who searches the web for these kind of conspiratorial observations.
Okay.
In and around the Trump assassination attempt.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Interesting. Yeah, there's going to be a lifetime of it,
Yeah.
I'm sure. We're still talking about JFK. There's still unlimited conspiracy theories on that.
Yeah.
And I mean, unfortunately, that dude's dead, but this is going to be perpetuated for a long time.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And we'll
Shit, I didn't say that.
never hear anything about it.
Yeah.
I still hear it. I swear, like I'm hearing helicopters outside.
It's the Russians.
Could be. I mean, y'all really don't hear that?
No.
Oh.
No.
I kind of hear it.
Yeah, I hear it now too.
Yeah. But maybe you're just implanting that into my mind.
This critical message is being delivered by the emergency alert system. This is not a test. We interrupt regular scheduled programming to notify you of an imminent threat to national security and public safety.